We don't condone the use of any illegal substance or any illegal activity. This video is intended for instructional and educational purpose only. Watch at your own risk. Viewer discretion is advised.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And they got it with a green leaf sway. See bunnies rolling up, we light it our way. Mr. Guinness got the bombs, we puffin' all night. Talking cultivation, yeah, we're feeling alright. Light it up, feel the vibe, let it be known. Garden cultivation network, we on the scene. Rolling that green, living out the dream. Shouting about the strains, how to plan it right. Join us every week, yeah, we light up the night. Wednesday to Friday, we keep it alive. Cannabis talks, everybody's feeling high. Sharing secrets of the grow, it's a sacred art. In this cultivation game, you gotta play your part. Keep it real, keep it tight, watch the plants grow. Garden cultivation network, we on the scene. Rolling that green, living out the dream. Chatting about the strains, how to plan it right. Join us every week, yeah, we light up the night.
Happy Wednesday.
Yep, it's happy Wednesday. It is a happy Wednesday. Absolutely.
It is. We got an amazing guest.
Yeah, we do.
It's a PAD here Friday, so that means tomorrow is the last day that I got
Basically your
with
Friday.
my head, yeah, with my head cut
Yeah,
off. It's exciting.
nice,
Oh, wait.
nice, nice. It's starting to snow here. It's getting cold.
No,
It's snowing.
and I'm surprised. I'm glad it's not.
It's
You can
not
have
fair.
it.
I don't even live in the north. I mean, I do to some people that might be watching. I do live north compared to our guest, but um,
A little further north, they're getting
I
hit
don't live
big
north.
time with snow right
I
now.
don't live north of you. Usually you guys are buried by now, and I'm still wearing
Yeah.
shorts. It's crazy.
Yes.
Craziness. But yeah, last Wednesday we had the one and only Dr. Danknugs. That was a
We
fun show.
did. So if you
We
missed
got to
that
know,
episode, go ahead.
go ahead. I was gonna say we got to know a lot about him, a lot of stuff that we, I think maybe me and you knew, but maybe there was some stuff in there that maybe a lot of the people in the chat didn't know. Just how cannabis has helped him, how growing has helped him, stuff like that, like some of the personal stuff that we don't necessarily always come on and talk about. We always try to keep things positive and happy and stuff like that. And not every aspect of life is like that. And sometimes we struggle and sometimes we have our own issues. And it was
Yeah.
nice to get to talk to Dr. Danknugs and hear how he's kind of overcome some of these obstacles. So it was
Yes, he was a great guest, a great person, and honestly, a great friend. So it
yeah,
was a lot of fun to just sit down and just chill. So if you
it
missed that
was.
episode, you could go back and rewatch it, or you can head on over to Garden Cultivation Network on Spotify. I was going to say podcast. On
It is under the
Spotify.
podcast section of Spotify, but
Yes. Yes.
and if you
So
missed it on
speaking of
Monday night, I
amazing,
was over
oh yes,
hanging
Scott.
out with Dr. Danknugs on Monday night over on the Dr.
Yes,
Danknugs show. We pulled
that
a
was a great.
3-hour show. That was that was fun. That was fun. Yeah, it was good times. It was good times
Yes.
for sure.
So
But yes,
speaking of amazing guests, we have another. Wow, I can't speak tonight. Another amazing guest. Um, I know he was my first interview. I think he was the first person I interviewed, and he was also the first person to interview me. So it's awesome to have him returning more than what,
not only
two, three
that,
times now
but he was also our first guest
on
for Garden
GCN.
Cultivation Network when we switched
Yes,
over to GCN. This man was our guest. He's been a longtime friend of the show, and
yes.
the whole community loves this guy. I mean, how could you not, right?
It's the way he is. I think like he's just He's so out there, and he just wants to bring everybody out of their shell. Like he makes you feel so comfortable, and he's
Yes,
just an amazing person to be around for sure.
he is. Good vibes. Very, very positive. And you ever want to have a can of convo? This is your guy. This is your guy.
Yes.
Absolutely. So speaking of
So
can
who
of
do we
convos,
have?
he is the host of Can of Convos podcast over on YouTube, Mr. Sly, aka Loco.
Yo! What up, everybody? You already know it's like a logo in the house. Ow!
Yeah.
Hey,
Hell
y'all.
yeah.
I'll tell you right now, I'm a little
Happy
blessed.
Wednesday.
Nice. Slides on that trophy wife again.
Trophy wife,
I'm
guys.
still waiting for his trademark.
Bam, 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 bam!
There it is.
There it is.
Yes.
There it
How
goes, man.
you been?
I'm
It's been
doing
a little
great,
while
guys.
since you've been on.
It has been a while, and it's been amazing seeing the growth that we've all done. Like I was saying
Absolutely.
backstage, I wanted to give a shout out to everybody out here. Yo, J Rats, everybody, Spanish Dre, you already know they're good. Thanks, you guys. The reason why I say that it is amazing because like we have been out here doing our thing for this long. We've been out here for years, guys. Years doing this shit, putting in this work, grinding on this,
Years.
building this community and shit. So like, I just want to congratulate us too, man. Shit, we've actually done this,
Absolutely.
and we've made
Congratulations to you.
Thank you. I tried.
Congratulations to you. You got a 3,000 subscriber giveaway going on over on Instagram right now. That's big.
Yes.
3K, baby. Don't forget, everybody, go check it out. Me, Mr. Broccoli, Raiders Garden, Grove Bags, and you want to go follow all those accounts, and Lance from Grove Bags, 805 Lance. Go check them out. Make your entry, follow Can of Combos, all that. You already know. And we're doing away. Now, because we got that 3K, you already know we got some extra, prizes coming. So we're gonna announce one, and then Ganix hooked it up with a nice idea, so we're gonna do some more. So be ready, everybody. Be ready. Be ready for it.
Yes.
Hell
But
yeah.
before we get too far into it, for those who don't know you, which I'm sure is probably nobody, but can you just give a brief introduction?
Yeah, my name is Sly AK Loco. I've been on Instagram since about 3 years ago. Started there, and I started a show called Can of Combos on with Sly AK Loco right now on YouTube. I started that about 2 years ago, and I've been doing, growing the community. You guys, I've been out here, and I saw what Pigeons 420 and everybody was doing. And I was like, I could do that. Let me jump in there. I got that personality that everybody loves to vibe with. So I'm
Absolutely.
a very good people's person is what I am. So I'm out here
Yes.
to touch, and so should I start from the beginning and all that, or what?
Absolutely.
Up
We
to
got a
you.
lot to
Go where you
cover in
want to
an
go
hour.
from.
You
Y'all
got a
already
lot of
know.
stuff going on right now, so we got
So
a lot to cover, and there's one aspect that I really want to get into. So
we will.
we'll get through.
So, for everybody,
We'll
if
get
you
there.
don't know, my story is I was an ex drug addict and alcoholic of 16, maybe 20 years, right? I had been locked up most of my life. I was on one of those roads. I was gang banging, all that stuff, right? I was methed out.
We don't call them local for no reason.
I'm calling me loco for no reason, man. I used to do crazy shit. I've done a lot of stuff in my life. Now, at the age of 2016, I was gotten sick while I was smoking some meth, right? And I'm like, yo, I'm all sick. Let me take another fucking hit. Maybe that'll fix it. Nope, didn't fix it. And it would just got worse. And then all of a sudden I was out. Boom. Couldn't breathe. Called
Yeah.
911. I couldn't breathe. They put me in the hospital. The ambulance came and got me, and then I was out. Boom. I was in a coma for shit, I think it was 28 days or
Wow.
20.
That's crazy.
No, I'm sorry, 18 days. I'm sorry, 18 days.
Ew.
Damn, it's been that
That's
long.
still
I've
a
been.
damn.
Yeah. So 3 weeks I was in a coma for. Turns out I caught swine flu, caught H1N1 virus. Yeah, I'm the only person in fucking around here that I ever knew to catch that. Right? Oh, go. What up, pimp? So story time.
What up?
So I caught swine flu out in a coma for 18 days. They flew me from Washington, where I'm at, Kennewick, Washington, all the way over to Portland. So I woke up in Portland. You guys, that's where I talked to God and everything. Like I died. I died a couple times on the way over there too. So like my
Yeah.
family member was down at the helipad when they were flying me off, and they had to stop the helicopter because they were like, "Oh, he's dying anyways." But then they brought me back, and long story short, I changed my life. Okay. During that time, that was my wake up moment. Okay. That was the moment to where I was like, okay, I talked to God up there and he's told me that I can come back and that I'm one of the lights that need to be here on earth to shine the light on people and be what I was meant to be. Because at that time, I was not. I was an asshole. I was a dick, you guys. All right. I was a fucking dick. But, I
I've
got a
been
second
there,
chance.
man.
I got a second
I've been
chance.
there. I know.
Yeah, and a lot of us know that shit. So, got a second chance, came back, swapped it around, baby, 180 degrees, changed it around. I stopped drinking. I stopped doing meth the time I woke up, because when I was in meth, when I was like coming down off the propofol, the meth, the alcohol, all this stuff, right? Because I was an alcoholic, like drinking every fucking day. I had to have like a couple steel reserves just to get up in the morning. And I would drink like a half gallon of 100 proof vodka, and still be drunk. Like, yeah, still have enough sense to leave a little bit over for the morning so I could still get drunk, But I could only do that for a couple of days before my body would start to give out. So I just go back to drinking beer for a while, right? Till my body was strong enough, and then I'd go back to drinking the fucking liquor, Anyways, that time I was like, okay, when I woke up out of the coma, I had seen a premonition, a hallucination, if you want to call it. When people do mushrooms and they see the hallucination that stops them from doing drugs, that's what happened to me. Right? I fucking saw the devil whispering into the scientist's ear back when Hitler and shit, like, because Hitler invented meth, right? So I saw the fucking devil whispering in their ear, and then it went from them making it to the makers out here to the motherfuckers selling the drugs, all the way to my hands to me smoking that shit, right? And I was like, yo, what the fuck? And ever since then, never touched that shit. I left that shit behind.
Amazing.
And it's been since 2016. So, yo, thanks, guys. Thanks, man. I'm glad to be here, But
that sucks that you had to go through what you did to get there.
Well,
But I
no,
mean,
not
you
for
know
me,
what?
man.
Some of us have to hit that point in order to flip that switch. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like, some of us are stubborn, and you got to hit that point sometimes. Not all of us, but some of us do. And I'm definitely one of those people that had to hit that wall in order to
Bro,
move forward with my
they
life.
call me loco for a reason, right? So I'm fucking crazy, right? The only person who's gonna tell me what to do is God, all right?
Yeah.
And so when God told me, yo, I cannot, how are you gonna argue with that, bro? You can't argue with that, man. So I was like, all right, so I'll get my shit together and I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. And so fucking your life up is so easy, right? But fixing it is the hard part, y'all. Fixing it is where, like, okay, because I did like a bunch of shit, and I went from zero to fucking where I'm at now, guys. Oh my god, like it's completely different. People from old days, they don't know me. They don't know who I am. They see me and they're like, "Who the fuck is this vato?" It's like, yo, don't get it twisted. I'm still in here, but I'm grown, bro. It's growing
You're
up.
family man now.
Yes, being a family man. And growing up, that's what it is. Because after a while, you start to grow up. There's a lot of things I didn't know how to do, guys. I didn't know how to fucking work on cars. I didn't know how to fix anything. I was lazy. I played video games all the time. So nothing wrong with video games and shit, but as long as you go get the other shit done that you need to get done, then all right, fucking
Exactly.
yeah, the bounce backs, man. That's what it's about, y'all. The fucking bounce backs. So what I
Yeah.
thought was like, I was like, okay, look it, I'm really good at a lot of shit, yo. I'm good at a lot of fucking things. Let me see what haven't I done? Well, I haven't fixed my life. Let me see if I could do this shit. Boom, got my license. Boom, that license. Oh man, I went 20 years without a license, guys. 24 fucking years, no license. I went like a doof. And the whole time I was like, nah, fucking license. I don't need a fucking license. Blah, 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 right? But as soon as I got that shit, all the things, opportunities just
Freedom.
started opening up like
Things just
crazy.
Oh
started
yeah.
falling into
Mm-hmm.
place.
Most
Yeah.
places, they won't
Took
even hire
me
you
like
if you have.
34 years before I got mine. So I
Really?
totally, yeah. And I did it because I had my kids and they both had problems where we always had to be at doctors and stuff like that. And taking the bus was not an option then. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do
it's
it,
a
man.
it's a good feeling.
And it is. And the crazy thing is, when I went in there, I passed the test like fucking that, guys, because, I'd been driving for 20 years, normal, right? I never got pulled over. I only got pulled over one time. I had 20 years without a license, right? And that one time was my DUI and all this shit. So a bunch of shit fucking went down with that. But I passed the test like nothing. And then I'm walking out that bitch like what the fuck, man? Why did I wait that long to do something so fucking easy, man? That just
Yes.
changed the game,
Yeah.
But as soon as I did it, as soon as I finally did it, it was, hey, thanks, man. Thanks, Toledo. But as soon as I did it, everything started going up. All right, here goes the job. After that, the job. And then after that, here comes this with all the job. You got money, you're paying your bills, you got a little bit to spend here. I'm gonna invest it into myself, right? So I'm gonna start learning how to be a mechanic. Boom. All right.
The
You know
cool
what?
thing is in situations like that, it's you stop the meth,
Yeah.
so you saw progress of how good things are
Oh,
starting to be. You're starting to feel better, right? So right off the bat, you're seeing progress. Then boom, you go get your license. That's more progress. And now you're just seeing positive things happening. Where
bro.
before, when you're out gangbanging, doing meth and drinking and shit, it's just negative all the time. You know what I
Yes.
mean? You might think it's a positive thing going on at that moment, but realistically, that lifestyle is so negative,
Yeah.
and you feel
And
like shit without
it's
even
a lot
realizing
of,
how shitty you actually feel, and then
I
when you
know.
make one single change, it makes the whole difference.
Yes.
Like,
And
it's
and
just
one thing that I've noticed lately is I'm looking back at everybody who's still drinking, who are still in that spot that that I was at, and I would look at them with not, I don't look down on anybody at all. I just look at
Yeah.
oh man, I know you're going through stuff, and
yeah,
like I wish that you could get over that hump and see what this other side is like, man. The sober side, guys, with no alcohol and
crazy,
drugs. Oh my God,
crazy.
it's beautiful. Gaddix, you know what I'm talking about. Bluesman, where
Yes.
you at? You already know. All my fucking
I
sobriety
do.
people out there, y'all know that over here on this side, the sober side is just. And the crazy thing is, a lot of the shit that you be drinking, like, oh, it makes me, when you begin drinking, oh, it helps me, open up more, and all that shit's inside of you, man. It's been there the whole
Yeah,
fucking time. You could be
it
like
really
that. You
is.
don't need that fucking shit, man.
You know, it's crazy thing is like I stopped doing drugs a long time ago. Like my son is 13 now, and when I found out that we were having a kid, that's when I put all drugs aside. I stopped drinking at that time. But drinking drugs is not something that I ever really struggled with. I did them,
Mm-hmm.
but I stopped them just like that. It was easy for me,
Yeah.
which it's not for a lot of people. It's not. So I'm not saying it's easy, but for me, that part of it was easy, but the alcohol is something that I've struggled with my entire life, my
Yep.
whole life.
Yep.
And I've quit many, many times before.
Mm-hmm.
And I just woke up one day and it was like, I don't know, 4 months ago. I woke
Mm-hmm.
up one day and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. And it just stopped. And I
That's
haven't
when you
drank
want
since
it.
then. And it's just like,
Yeah.
but that's what you need.
Yeah, you
You can
need to get
talk to people like you or me or anybody else that's been through it. And unless you're in that mindset of, I don't want to fucking do this anymore, it'll never happen. You
And
have to be in that
also,
mindset.
Also, one thing is when you're in that mindset that you don't want to do it, because everybody's at that point where they don't want to do it, right? But
Right.
it's changing the way you think, also. All right. Because you need to change the way you think, man. You can't be woe is me all the time. Because woe is me is where you stay too sober.
Congrats.
Yeah, woe is me, and like you where you always feel depressed, you're staying down. Well, number one is the alcohol keeping you depressed. Number two, you have
100%.
to get over your there are mental problems too, man. You got things that stress out your mental your mentals. You have to get in there. I took all the years of them sending me to like, drug court or drug and classes and all that shit, right? I took
Yeah,
those steps
programs.
and I applied them to my own world to where I still use them, but not to maybe the way that they did. But like, well, let me rephrase that. Okay. I was forced to go to those ones, right?
Yeah.
That was something that got ingrained in my head that I didn't want, but it's there. So I was like, hey, you know what? Let me use this shit. All right. Let me think about this. Okay. If I'm in a situation and instead of getting pissed off and fighting, what am I going to do? I'm going to sit there. I'm going to chill. Think about it. I'm going to walk away. Right. And I remember the first time I was about to blow up. I was like, about to fucking start doing the shit. What the fuck is it? But then I was like, nah, what? Took a deep breath and I just looked at that motherfucker. I looked away, walked away. And I was like, you know what? That even felt better. Look at that. That fool ain't gonna do nothing.
Takes a bigger man to walk away.
To walk away, and it's a whole situation that I just avoided that could have escalated and shit if I would have
That
let
wouldn't
my
have been that way if you were
and
under
then
the
didn't go
influence.
that way. Oh yeah. If I was
Yeah.
under the influence, it would have been fights, cops, all this bullshit, pull
100%.
knife, blah blah
Yep.
blah.
Yeah.
It would have escalated into this bullshit when just walking away and letting the fucking thing go turned out to be like, hey, keep it pushing. I'm off to the next thing tomorrow. So you get to see another day and shit. But yeah, it's crazy. Had a crazy story with that shit.
Yeah, man, it's a struggle. It's a lot of people underestimate alcohol.
Yeah,
Especially during the holidays.
man,
Very
holidays
much so.
and
It's oops, I meant to take that off.
K
But
Green.
it's such a
I can relate.
socially accepted thing.
Oh man, it is
Yeah.
You go to a
everywhere.
restaurant, you go to a Christmas party for work, you go almost anywhere and they serve alcohol. So I'm not saying that you can't have a drink here and there. Some people can, but I can't.
Yeah,
I can't be one of
exactly.
those people. I can't have a drink and stop there. That's not
Mhm,
how my brain works. My brain works once I have one, I might as well just have 50.
mhm.
I might as well just keep on going until I pass out or fall asleep or whatever. That's how I was. So, I mean, if anybody is struggling with any of this stuff, I mean, like, there's a lot of people in this community that are struggling with it that can relate with you. There's a lot of people that have struggled with it that can relate with you and just have that conversation. I would never tell anybody you have to stop because that's
No,
not my it's not my choice, but if anybody ever had questions or needed to talk about it, I'm sure Sly would be available, I would
shoot
be
me a message.
available, and there's a lot of other people out there that would be available. So
Yes.
don't hesitate to reach out.
One little thing that I wanted to give out to the people out there is if like I know I substitute alcohol for cannabis, right? Cannabis was my first love. And it's the one that I was like, you know what? Instead of wanting a beer, I'm going to take a hit of a joint, right? Every time that I got a craving, I took a hit of a joint, not like a bowl or nothing, a joint, get you nice and fucking blazed to the dome, right? You hit that
Yeah.
shit, then you're like, wait a minute, what? Like, oh, nah, bro. What was I thinking? You know what? Never mind. I don't want that shit. And I did that for months before I got over the hump. Now, there is this hump, y'all. Everybody knows the hump. Once you get over the hump of the alcoholism and you're done with it, I didn't even look back. I haven't looked back at alcohol
Yeah.
at all. 3 years sober, AA, good job, keep it going. AA does work for some people. Other people, it's like everything. People are, there's a thing for everybody and shit because they
It
forced
didn't
me
work
to
for
go.
me
It didn't work
because
for
they
me
forced
because
me.
they forced me to go and I
Yeah.
didn't want to fucking go. And I saw
I got dragged
things.
there by my dad. It was court ordered, but I was dragged there by my dad, and I didn't know we were going there at that
One thing
moment.
I want to do,
We went for a drive, and that's where I ended up, and it was like, holy fuck!
like I want to
Never
go
thought
to
I
a
would
place.
be.
Where
in that
I
situation.
was thinking about starting one, man. Maybe because look it, man. Good job, man. Good job. Now, I wanted to start one where it isn't no court orders there, because court orders are people who, some people are forced there and they are looking just to get drunk with other people. It's happened. I did it myself, so I know for a
Yeah.
fact. Okay, one time I went into there and I saw my homeboy and we're like, yo, let's go. We went to the fucking bar right after. It's so stupid, but it happens, right? And that discourages some new alcoholics who are going in and are like, this place is shit, right? And if they think it's shit, then they're already not thinking that they're, give it a chance. Maybe it might get better, blah, 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 blah. Right. So I want to get one that's just all, people who really been through it, people who really about that shit, and just about staying off of alcohol. I don't like it.
Oh yeah.
I hate it.
But you're a very relatable person, and you're somebody I think that if I went to a meeting and you were the guy up at the front talking,
Yeah.
I would be way more inclined to listen to you than 90% of the people that I've seen at those meetings.
Yeah. Yeah. And it does take somebody. And the crazy thing is, I think it's only because I look like I've been through a lot of shit, because some of these people who
Yeah.
are up there, they don't look like they've been through the shit that you have. So you don't feel like you
Right.
can relate to them. You know what I mean?
When I was there doing mine, they used to say, "Why don't you come on up and talk?" And I always used to say no. I used to say no every single time. And I would listen, and I would listen to all the stories that people would tell. And finally, I got pulled aside after one of the meetings, and I was talking to like the facilitator, or the person that was kind of not in charge, but the one that did most of the talking. He said, "How come you never want to talk?" And I said, "Because I'm listening to all these stories, and I haven't heard one story in this place that even compares to my story."
Mm-hmm.
I said, "I would come out here and you guys would probably commit me. I probably wouldn't leave.
Y'all
Like
probably wouldn't
I'd
leave
be
this
locked
grill.
out." You
Yeah.
know, I was like, there's nobody here that I want to tell my story to. You guys have been through it. I'm not saying that you haven't, but I don't feel comfortable coming in and talking to a group of people that I don't know about my story when everything that I'm hearing is like so minor compared to the shit that I've done. And maybe they're holding back too, because maybe they feel the same and they're just kind of letting people
Yeah.
know bits and pieces, but I just at that time, now if I was to go to something like that, I think I would be a lot more into it. I would be a lot more like I would want to
Engaged.
speak and talk
You
with
have to
people and
want to
stuff like
go.
that.
See, I was not an alcoholic, but I grew up around it. And my dad went to the AA meetings. And like you said, at first it didn't work. But once he had it in his mind that that was it, I'm doing this for my child, he went through it and it helped a lot. You have to want it. You can't just
Yeah,
be like, I'm going to stop. You really have to want it.
Yes, you do. You have,
that's the
and
main
that's
thing.
it's a main thing. You gotta want that shit, guys. If you don't like,
Forcing people there doesn't help.
no.
No.
But and the steps too. I did a lot of the steps. When I've asked for forgiveness from a lot of motherfuckers. Made amends. I made amends all over, and that was a thing in its own, y'all. Holy shit! How many people did I have to be like, yo? Damn, okay, look, back in the day, I used to steal cars, all right? I'm not proud of it. But it's something I used to do. Then, boom, on my birthday, I'm at the tweaker's house. I'm at the dope man's house. And this motherfucker comes inside. It's like, yo, is that your red car outside? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, they just jacked it. I'm like, what do you mean they just jacked it? I go outside and my fucking car is gone, yo. On my birthday, I was like, oh, instantly, I was like, this is what it feels like. All those people that I stole their
Yep.
cars, And I was
Karma.
like, karma's a bitch,
She's a
y'all.
bitch.
Karma's a bitch. And I was like, damn it, man. I was like, all right. I was
But
like,
she knows what's right. She knows what's right.
I like this
She
Stone
knows
Product
what
lyric.
what flipped the switch for you. You know what I mean?
Hey,
You might still be stealing cars to this day if that never happened to you.
oh yeah,
That
yeah, yeah,
happened
yeah.
to you
No.
and you went, "Holy shit, now I know what
I
people feel like.
I had
I don't
quit
like the way
stealing
I
cars.
feel right now, so I don't wanna make people feel like that." You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
No,
So
I had quit stealing cars around this time, so I was like, I had a job and everything on my own shit this time, so I was like, But when it happened, because that karma doesn't come right a fucking way sometimes. So sometimes it comes right when you need that shit. And that was one of those times I needed that shit because I was like, boom, I could just see my life going downhill, y'all. It was, well, you know what? I was tweaking for another 10 years after that. God damn. Oh, man.
yep. It's
Man.
time flies by, man. Like it goes by in a big
Not
hurry.
10
And
years. That's not
especially
fine.
especially in a state like that too. It not only does it go by in a big hurry, but it goes by in a blur.
Oh, bro.
And
Blur. You
10
know how
years
many
later,
times
you're like, "Holy fuck, what have I done for the last 10 years?"
you
You know?
guys like this has been a real blur lately because I have been so busy going, but like my
Yes.
whole life
So
is just a blur. Oh, yeah.
let's get into a little bit more of that. So you've now changed your life. I know I've asked you this before, but for those who didn't know, were you growing previously, or after this happened is when you were like, okay, I'm going to start growing. This is what I want to do. I want to become the Canna voice for
I want to be
Canna
kind of boy.
Convos. Yeah.
Um, so it turns out that this was after that. Yep. This was after that. So at the apartment that we were living at when this happened, when the coma happened, we had tried to grow there one time, and we tried to grow just a plant in the window, baby. The old school. And we got one little bud, and we thought it was fucking the best bud ever. We smoked it. We didn't even get high, but we were like, "Are you high?" Like, I don't know, maybe. What are you? No, maybe. So we had tried one time, and then the coma happened, right? And I had and everything had came together. We had got a house right after that, right? And so I was like chilling, and my homeboy brought over a bud. He brought over a plant. He's like, "Hey man, you got a spot now. Can I bring over one of my plants?" And I was like, "Bruh." I'm like, "Of course, doggy. Shit, I've personally, I've always loved weed. Weed has fascinated me. I've always sat there and thought, like, I've always wanted to meet a grower. Back in the day, it was just so hard to meet a grower, man. It was
Yeah.
impossible. I never met one. So
You
when
probably
he
did, but you couldn't talk about it back then.
No, yeah, no. If I knew he was a grower, I would have been like, "Yo, so many questions, bro." Like, I wouldn't
Yeah.
have been cool about it. I would have thrown my panties all over the motherfucker. Because I was fucking like, I'm telling you, I've always loved weed. Weed has been was my first love before alcohol, and I should have stuck with it. But hey,
Yeah.
it's here now. So he brings over the plant, and I'm like, okay, here we go. I'm gonna do it, right? And it's an outdoor plant. Don't even know the strain or anything like that. But we got it to flower, opened it up, seeds. Oh, full of seeds, man. I still don't know
Oh
how
no.
I don't know how it got pollinated. It could have been from another plant or stressed out. I don't know. But I was hooked. After that, I was like, ooh, like I need to do this. Like I think I can do this, right? And so we had went to a grow store down here, and the lady sold us a fucking tent and a LED, or I'm sorry, HPS light with the big old baluster, the heat lights, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh
And we
yeah.
started growing, man. It cost $600 back then. We spent way too fucking much money. Well, no, because that was the price of those lights back then. They were expensive,
Yeah.
But LEDs had just started coming out. She could have sold me an LED, but she didn't. Man. Kelly. But anyways,
But they probably would have
and
been a lot more expensive to buy back then too if they were first coming
yeah,
out. LEDs
Oh my
LEDs have come
goodness.
down a
Yeah.
lot compared
yeah,
to
it
what
would
they
have been
used
a
to
lot
be.
expensive. Yeah, but that light worked great. It worked great. We had a big 7-foot tent, and I grew some. It was Humboldt Seed County Blue Fire. Oh, you guys, this one was the biggest plant I've ever grown, and you guys know I grow big fucking plants, right? This one was my first plant indoor. Huge, and I just fed it with General Hydroponics, the Flora Nova, right? And I just followed the chart,
Yep.
gave it a flush whenever. Yo, Slobby, what up, gangster? Arr, arr. Anyways, grew this fucking plant. The buds were the size of my arm, dog, and we're just flopping around. They were smacking me in the face and shit. My whole face would smell like terps. Like it was fire. Oh, so that time I was doing the research on from Pigeons and everybody, and I'd seen Pigeons 420. This is before Pigeons had even shown his face. So I was like,
he
oh,
was here down.
I aired down the whole
Yeah.
time, and he would talk, and you remember, man, and it was back in the day.
Yep.
I was like, this guy is so cool. I want to watch him. I want to be like him. Right? And then he started showing his face, and when he started showing his face, I was like, oh shit, okay. Because when I started on Instagram, I didn't show my face either. And my boss actually was like, hey man, you got that personality. He's like, you got that smile, the personality. Show your face. Get on there. You'll get more engagement, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you know what? You're right.
Oh, no, I couldn't imagine your page with no face.
No face, man. That wasn't no
That's the
face
thing.
in the
I
beginning.
think that's the thing that most people look forward to when they go to your page. Is
Hey,
seeing Sly laughing and smiling and having a good time, you know?
right? And so that's why I was like, well, you're right. And so I did it. I started jumping on there, and yeah, the rest is history. After that, I was on a shout out to Yanni Supreme. All right, everybody. She's been a minute since she's been on here on Instagram, but Yanni Supreme.
Yeah, it has.
You remember Yanni, right?
I remember her. Yeah, I liked her.
Yeah, she's hella cool.
You had her on your show.
I think we were gonna. No, she hasn't been on the show. No, I was gonna have her. I was gonna have her on, but then we didn't get to do it because things happen. Right now, Yanni is a very busy woman, and she has a lot of things going on too. So and her pages get taken down. She was one of the first that was getting hated on, right? And then I caught her haters for having, for being on her show, which was crazy. Anyways, she started the show. She had me on, and she was like, "This is my show," blah blah blah, and she was doing what we're doing. She was one of the first, right? And I was like, okay, man, I could do this too. I got that personality for it. So, and I give her all the credit, but I was like, okay. And then I started Cannabis, or I got a hold of Emily, Anything Grows. Huge shout out to her too. And I was like, yo, man, I'm starting a show. What do you think it should be? Throw me any names and first name. Boom. How about Can of Combos? And I was like, that's money. I was like, that's it. Thank you so much. That's it. She's like, really? I'm like, yep, that's it. That'll be the show's name from now on. And boom, that's all she wrote. It's been 2 years. I don't even know, guys. How long have I been on doing this shit?
It's been at least 2 years.
At least 2 years.
At least 2 years.
Yeah. So then, because of the show, I had Mr. Grow It On. I had Rob from CLTV. I had the man. Pigeons 420 was one of my first interviews, and that's why I will never turn down an interview from anybody's. Like, because if Pigeons is so fucking up here, like this guy, he's my goat, yo. He's my goat right there. Pigeons is. So if he comes on my show, that mean like I made it, It gave me all inside. So I kept it going. I was like, all right, I'm shooting messages to everybody. So then I got Zigzag from MB Riders on. Now, MB Riders, if you guys don't know, MB Riders is like in the Chicano community. MB Riders was the top love song rappers of the 2000s, 2010s. Oh man, it was crazy. So having him on, big fucking deal. Now he's the homie. Like he came and saying we met him and shit in person. Got a shout out from him at the fucking concert. I went to MJ cool. BizCon because of this. I've been to Mo Cannabis because of all this. It's just like it's grown into a lot. Ogo wants me over there in fucking Canada, yo. If I could, you best believe I'd be over there in Canada, guys, doing live shows.
Man, Ogo's only like a few minutes from my door. If you ever did, we'd be linking.
Thanks,
we'd be linking.
Yeah, sure. Man. If I was there, you already know I'd be over there seeing everybody. I just ate an edible, everybody. So if it kicks in, I get a little, more. That's what I'm. But
that's okay.
Going back to Anything Grows.
Yes.
You, sir, were just on the Last Prisoner project.
I was. I jump on there. I do have to say I support that. The Last Prisoner project.
100%.
Is a very good charity that is going about trying, if everybody doesn't know out there, trying to get some people out of jail who have been locked up for non-violent cannabis convictions.
Crimes.
Okay, crimes. And it's bullshit. Nobody should be locked up for cannabis, all right? We're not doing that shit anymore. We're packed. We should be past the stigma. Over here on the west side, at least, we passed that shit. Nobody cares about weed over here, man. It's just the certain states that still, they haven't got over the reefer madness, man. They're still about that reefer madness.
Craziness. This
Yeah,
was the
Hard
only
when
year
you've been
that we didn't.
brainwashed.
This was the only year that we didn't do the Last Prisoner Project. We've done
Yeah.
3 out of 4 years on the Last Prisoner Project.
Why weren't you?
I didn't even
Oh,
know that it
wow.
was. I don't know. They never
she
reached
forgot to
out.
send you a thing. Oh no!
I was like, I even said to Bunny, I was like, man, the Last Prisoner Project's got to be coming up soon. I hope we do it again. And
Oh
then,
man!
and then I just happened to turn on YouTube and I saw that Let's Be Buds was live on a Saturday, and I was like, what's going on here? And I turned it on. I was like, God damn, it's the Last Prisoner Project. Shit.
Oh man!
But
well,
yeah.
I wasn't invited to any of the other ones, so it was my turn to be on. Now next time,
There you go.
Oh, heck yeah.
We gotta
Yeah.
rotate. We gotta rotate. We gotta share it. Chad
Yeah,
Westport wasn't on this year either, which
So,
was crazy to me. He's usually on as well. So
yeah. Yeah.
we actually were
That's
on
So
his
now,
show that day, and we were like, "Holy shit, that's weird that we're hanging out and we're not over there today. That's weird."
yeah.
What are you
But
gonna say, buddy?
it is
So
a
you
really
now
good cause.
had Canna Convo, and I heard there's something new in the works. Can you tell us a little about that before we get to the end?
Yes, there is something new now for you guys. If you haven't seen, you must be under a rock. But me and my partner Keith Kilroy is going to be coming up with the Internet Pod. Right? We have this website that is called the Internet Pod. It's not it's just Internet Pod. So we could use the abbreviation IOP if you want. It is a AI driven. We have some AI driven websites where it's going to give you a virtual logo. Right, you're gonna have a virtual me there to be able to help you with your growth.
Oh yeah.
You can ask it all the questions that you want. We are training this algorithm like crazy, guys. We're gonna need all your guys' help on here, putting information into it also, so that we can train this algorithm and we can get the exact same, consistent answer all the time. We are still in the betas. All right, everybody, be ready. All right, it's coming. I know. I announced it a little bit too early, but it's coming. And
work, so
it takes a lot of work to do this. This is not just something that we've whipped together and we're not standing behind it. Okay, we are standing behind this. We have the community, and we are getting companies also to come with us that stay by us, that know the integrity that we do, and that know that we are here to bring knowledge to the community. Now, there are a lot of features on here. Okay, we're gonna have songs. You got learning presentations. Okay, so we're gonna have to where you can learn from seed to harvest. You're gonna learn everything, how to pop a seed. We're gonna have our spokesman, the sloth Sid. You're gonna have him on there to teach you what to do with on your seed, all the way to harvesting, curing, all of it. You're gonna have little presentations that you could watch that could teach you and follow along like that. You can also have a grow log. We're going to have a grow log on there to where you're going to be able to go under plant, upload a picture. Boom. This is your, what do you guys got growing? What do you got growing?
What do I got growing?
What do you got growing? Throw something out.
Northern Lights
right
green
now.
crack.
Northern Lights. Okay, so you got your Northern Lights growing, right? So now you're gonna have this picture of your Northern Lights, and you're gonna be able to upload the picture as it goes, obviously, so you'll show your buds or whatever. This is gonna take that picture and it's gonna save it in there. Now you're gonna say, okay, week 1, I fed EC this much. So you could take a picture of any sensor that you have and just upload that data into the algorithm or into the virtual local, and it'll save that and it'll put it in there. Okay, at this week you had your EC at this much, your VPD was this, your You're going to be able to go back and say 2 years from then, if you're still using the website, God bless, we still kicking it then. You're going to be able to go back in there and be like, okay, I grew Northern Lights 3 years ago. This would be great if I had the blue fire, right? I would be able to be
Yes.
like, okay, the blue fire. What did I do in week 3 of flower on the blue flower? What did it look like? Boom. It'll show up the pictures. It'll say what your VPD was, your EC, what everything was, your pH, what you had for breakfast that day. No, I'm just kidding. But it's going to be able
What
to
your
put it on
plants had for breakfast that day, for
what
sure.
your plants did
Yeah.
first. Easy. So we're going to have that right there. There's also Grow Log. We're going to be trying to bring a social media aspect to it also, to where we're going to be able to talk to each other. Yo, tag each other. Yo, Bunny, check out this I grew. Ganix, check this out. Yo, Garden Cultivation Network, check this out. Yo, fucking Slobby T, what's up? You know, Dank Nugs, da-da-da-da. We're going to be having all you guys on here. We want to take everybody from Instagram and Facebook and all the censorship bullshit when we're just showing a fucking plant to where we're going to be able to show our plant right over here and not worry about all this shit, okay?
You know what I love about this? This is something that I've said and a million other people have said. We gotta do this.
Yes.
We have to change this. We have to stop this from happening. You know, we've said this a million times, and you and Keith were like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just do it.
Now I do.
We've all said we should do this, but none of us have done it.
So
you
when we
guys
were
took
talking
that
about
leap.
that, right? So we were talking about that. I think it was the week of Mo Cannabis where somebody had, brought something up like this, and we were like, "Yo, we need this thing. We need this." I had been saying we need this shit, right, for a minute,
Yeah.
and then, bro, it's one of those moments to where it's meant to happen, because then Keith walks up and he's like, "Yo, I just like your vibe, and I see you out here passing all the grow bag things out, and I want to see if you think this is a good idea." And he told me, and I'm like, dude, hello. Of course, this is what we need. And I brought him on stage. Ask L, all you guys out there, Crimson, everybody who was at Mocana Fest. I brought him on stage, and this was the first time he had ever been on stage. He's an IT guy, right? You know, IT guys they're not as charismatic as I am. So, you know, shout out to Keith, man. And we were like, all right. So he came
But that's
on.
why you guys need each other.
Yes, exactly. That's one thing that he keeps saying.
He's got the know-how on the IT side, but you got that personality for this side. That's why you guys are.
Yep, and as long as I can
bring
you
guys
the people
came together,
and the connection works together, guys, it's amazing. So be ready. I'm gonna need everybody on here, right? We support everybody, and we're gonna have everybody on it. Now, one other thing that I have to mention: there are copies. Anytime that you get something good or you make something good, people are going to copy, just like we were talking about them shows. You know what I mean? It happens. All right. That now the reason why what we were talking about off camera, why I'm to that point where I'm not mad anymore is because I've had to deal with this for the last couple of weeks. Okay. Somebody has already made a copy, almost a carbon copy of our website. You know, it's a little, shout out to Crimson for sending it over. And I checked it out and I was like, oh, okay. But it's not us. All right. It's something like it. Right. And what did I say before? Copy is a sign of flattery. You know, you know, it's hey, thank you for confirming that I have a good idea.
Yeah, thank you for acknowledging what I'm doing. I appreciate
acknowledging what I'm doing and trying to steal my shine. Thank you very much, because you know what?
Yeah, you just acknowledged me without saying I acknowledged you, but you just told everybody that you acknowledged what I'm doing.
And it's okay, man. It's all good. But you know what? The companies that stand behind us are the real ones that are out here. Ogo, you already know. Shout out to Ogo. They're coming on the journey with us. All right. So they're going to be on the website. You're going to be able to get Ogo products on the website. All right. We're going to have all this shit. You guys, Gambits and Talks too. So just letting you know, Grow Back is in the talks too. So we in talks. Be ready. This is the real website. This ain't that bullshit. All right. Let's go.
Ain't that boof.
This ain't that boof. Dang it. So that's just here.
That's dope.
Let me clap on that one.
I got to get him the little symbols.
Yep. Preach on, brother. Preach on.
No, that's awesome. That is so cool. And like I said, like this is something that we've all, I think, talked about in some aspect that we need. Not that we're going to do it, but we could really absolutely use this with all the, getting shut down on Instagram and
Mhm.
YouTube and Facebook and all these different places, it's frustrating.
It is.
It's a kick in the ass when you put your heart and soul into your pages and you spend all this time and effort doing this, and then all of a sudden, just like
Mm.
that, you wake up in the morning, your page is gone, all that work is gone,
Mhm.
you know? So having
Bunny,
something like this where we
how many,
can
how many
come
pages
in
does
and
Bunny have? How many pages have you
Too
had, Bunny?
many.
Too many to fucking count, right? That's crazy.
Exactly.
It's crazy that
Honestly,
Bunny.
I can't even tell you because I've lost so many.
You see, this is amazing. It's fascinating because it happens to somebody like you, right? That's hella cool. That ain't done nothing to nobody, and getting your fucking
Yep.
page taken away every time. And
Yep.
it's it's inevitable
yeah, I've
almost,
never met anybody that steers so far away from drama as Bunny does.
right? I'm saying, man, it's
I
So,
just
ain't got time for that.
yeah, you ain't got time
but
for that
just the
bullshit, man.
fact that it happens, you know what I mean? And, like,
Yeah.
I think I stopped counting at, like, 6.
Yeah, Ganex,
And
you've had
Bunny
hella
had only
pages.
had a couple at that point, and then all of a sudden, it was, like, 1 week. She almost made a new account every single day this 1 week, and every single day, they just kept getting taken down. She was making new email addresses, signing up under different IP addresses in different places, and she was still getting fucking
Different
hit. Like, it's just
towns. I went to my
crazy.
mom's out of town with a new email. I did
Oh
it for a
man,
birthplace. Still.
She
Jesus,
tried everything,
shit.
Oh
everything.
yeah.
See, guys, that's what I'm trying to get away from, y'all. We don't need to be fucking having this shit happen to us. All we doing is growing fucking weed, y'all. But you can
And
show
it's
guns
legal
and
in
you can
most
show fucking
places.
alcohol left or right and shit. You can
Yeah.
show all this fucking bullshit, but how dare us show some plant that's not even hurting anybody, that ain't killed
Right.
nobody? Like, you guys, I
It's
really
crazy.
getting fed up with the hypocrisy around this motherfucker, and it's like it has. It's just caused so many problems, so much stress, right? Which we're just trying to spread the word of
Educate.
cannabis. We're trying to educate, right? We're trying to
Trying to get
educate,
the
and
proper information out to people because they've censored it for so long
that's what I'm saying. They're
up
gonna keep
until
on
this
trying to
point,
censor him, and they keep
and
on
we're
trying to
now
push us down. Yeah,
but we're
and
here now, and we're doing this, and they're still trying to censor it, even though it's not
It's
legal everywhere,
legal.
but it's legal in enough places that they should just say, "You know what? Okay, let's just let it go."
yeah, there's too much money in it. Which you would think that they would just take the money from the fucking taxes, y'all. You already got hella money like that.
Right.
Why do you got to make money under private incarcerations? It's who's getting the money is what it really is. Who
Yeah.
is getting the money? The private owners of those fucking prisons are the ones getting the money. You know, they're the ones running that shit. If you pay it to the
Yeah.
taxpayers, then it has to go through a bunch of holes before it gets to the pockets of the motherfuckers who's stealing it. So that's what that really is. But anyways,
It's
what
bullshit.
was I talking about? I forgot what I was talking about. Fuck that.
Losing pages and
Pages, yeah. So I
censorship.
just that's what we're gonna try not to do over here in the internet pot. We're going to try to release the plant. We're going to try to make it to where we can show our plant, we can talk to each other and not have to worry about getting fucked with and all this. And
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's gonna
So
be
it
like
kind of
almost like
sounds
a
like it's going to be, yeah, like an
but
Instagram, but also like a chat GPT sort of where you could ask questions, like if you're having problems with your plant.
Yes, that's what the virtual loco is going
and
to
a
be.
grow diaries.
The virtual loco
And
is the
yeah,
chat GPT second part of it. That's where the AI is running that part, right? And that's where
yeah,
we're going to be learning and teaching. Anybody who keeps on asking it things is going to help, right? And everything that's on the like social part too, we're going to start trying to add that into the algorithm so that they could see, oh, okay, this is what that plant looks like. Oh, okay, Bunny's having this problem with this plant, right? This is the grape punch, right? So we'll have a tab where you can hit grape punch and it should pull up. Oh, okay, see, Bunny grew grape punch and it looked like this. Ganix grew grape punch and it looked like this, so there it'll show you
That's cool.
different aspects of what happens in different environments, because we all know how you cannot get the same product at the same place. I don't give a shit how much you say you can. If you take that bud from organic and you grow it over here in Washington, you're gonna have something different. I don't care how much you say it's the same.
100%.
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
You know,
We could use the
so
same medium, same nutrients, same everything, but our environments are just
the
a
water's
little
off.
different.
My water has a little bit more,
Yep.
you know, fluoride or whatever the fuck in it than yours does. It's just there's so many variables in here, and we're gonna want to keep track of that and be able to showcase that. And be
I
like,
actually
look,
just ordered a water test kit. Should be here tomorrow or the next day.
you guys,
And they're like
this
strips.
gets me too fucking stoned. Okay, this trophy.
But it's like a strip, and you put the thing in there. There's an app for it, and you set the timer on there, so you got to let it wait for a certain amount of time. You put it down, and then you take a picture on your phone, and then inside the app, it goes through and it tells you what each and every one of those little boxes is. It tells you what your iron content is, your copper, your chlorine, your fluoride, your all of it. It goes through and tells all of it. I think it was like $23 or something like that.
Really? And okay.
I was just curious because I haven't lived here that long. I've only lived here for a few months in this place, so I was just curious. I've never tested my water, and I just kind of wanted to see like what's in it, you know?
Oh, I thought that
curiosity.
The crazy thing is where I'm at, I think I got that golden water too. Who said somebody? Oh, I was interviewing CC420. Huge shout out to CC. I was interviewing her.
She's got the good water.
Got that good water, right?
We always tease her. It's the water,
I know we're always
like,
bugging her about it.
I was like, I think I got that good water too, man, because I don't do anything to my water. I feed my plants tap water straight out of the tap. I have never done anything to it. Just poured it out of the tap, you know, use my organic nutrients, brewed it up for a couple days and then feed it to the plants or use synganic or synthetic ones. See, I'm all blazed. But yeah, I got that magic water too, man. And that could just be me. Some people don't have that. Some people, they give their tap water and it fucks up the plants. The fucking homeboy. Stock check, motherfucker.
So is the AI virtual Sly going to do that?
What?
Do we get to hear the virtual Sly go, bam, 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 bam? Your answer is.
You know what? Good idea.
It does it while it's loading.
Now it's going to have to do that. You did it right.
Ask it a question. Hit enter as it's loading. Instead of the wheel, it's just Sly going.
I would do it like it's awesome. Got to be special, y'all. It's got to be that special shit. So like when you get your harvest out of the cure and you put it in your bowl, light it up, or like when you get your good for a successful fucking your pH is on point or something, right? Pitch is on point. You did it. Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Yep. So that is one part that we haven't done. I do want to just tell you guys right now, when I was fucking around with it, we don't have a voice talking, telling you, reading everything that the AI says, right? The virtual local says.
Yeah.
We're just calling it VL right now, or we're calling it something for short. But the VL, we don't have it talking yet. But I'm going to tell him, like, yo, we got to get that. But whose voice are we going to use? It's got to be mine.
Well, yours, obviously.
Got to be mine, right? But I want it to be more proper, though. I don't know why. Maybe I should turn to my white voice and be like, or my customer service voice. My customer service voice.
Your virtual loco. How are you doing, everybody?
Thank you very much for coming onto the website. We would love.
No
so
white voice.
Happy that you have taken the moment to come onto the website to come to the virtual loco.
No, it's got to be local.
All right. It's got to be. Hey, fool. Your fucking pH is off. Is it? What are you doing, dog? Get out there.
Yes.
Oh man,
that's what the people want right there. That's what the people want.
Be like, damn it, bro! Absolutely. You need to defoliate that shit. Look at it. There's
oh shit! That's funny.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving, guys. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
We have hit the hour.
Oh yeah,
we have.
Which is crazy.
You know
Man,
how it goes, man.
we always say how fast an hour goes by, but, like, when you're sitting down with somebody like yourself, that hour goes by even faster. It
Right?
is
Mhm.
absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Sometimes an hour is not long enough, like, there's so much more I know that we could dive into, but, I know
Yes.
you got some stuff to do, and we got some stuff to do, and, you
Schedules.
wanna let everybody know where they can find you?
Yeah, everybody come check me out on Instagram as Sly underscore AKA underscore loco. You have to type out the whole thing because they're, shadow banning and shit. So yeah, pull
Yeah.
up. And
Yeah.
when you do type it in, my backup will come on, my Sly AKA loco underscore all that point 2.0. That's my backup. So you can do either one, but I don't check my backup very much. So you should go to my mains. Come check out my mains. That's where everything is, where I'm reposting everybody's shit. And come check me out on YouTube. Once again, look up Can of Combos with Sly, aka Loco. Come hit me up. You should just put in Can of Combos and I should pop up.
It comes up.
Okay, good.
I'm subscribed to you already, so maybe that's why it comes up.
Could
I
be,
can't
could
speak for
be.
people if they're not subscribed, but I definitely got your links down in the bottom. Got your Instagram on there, got your YouTube on there.
I got my Facebook,
Probably
I got TikTok, I got fucking. Oh, I actually have on Spotify. Can of Combos is on there too for anybody
okay.
who wants to just
Nice.
listen to the podcast while you're doing all your thing. I haven't uploaded the most recent episodes, you guys. I'm telling you, with this new job, I've been just stupid busy. So, but now that I'm getting laid off, I'm gonna have some time. I'm gonna go through everything. So be ready because we're going through a media push right now. We're pushing this shit. I'm gonna try to get. The IOP out to all you guys so that you could go through the beta and fuck around with it.
Yes.
The selected few get
Excited.
that. One thing I do got to say though, you already know, keep it quiet. Don't tell anybody the things everything, because we got copiers out here and shit. But they don't have what we got. They don't
Yes.
Right.
have key. Shit.
No.
Yeah.
They don't have a virtual loco.
I got a virtual
Uh-uh.
look. See? Shit, man. I know they could
That's
try
what the
it.
people that's what the people want.
You could try it, but you'll never beat me, Holmes. Hey.
Yes.
There you
Well,
go.
sir,
Your
we really
mailman, I
appreciate
am
you popping
Sly
on.
underscore aka loco. Mailman, that's your first one, the Sly underscore aka loco. That is on Instagram.
Stitches get
But
stitches.
I
I love it.
You know it. No, I don't do stitches no more. But yes. So you guys, don't forget promo code SLY at seedsman.com. Grove bags, L Can of Concepts. Make sure to go check out L, man. It's good. Get yourself some of that merch over there. Stash Blend. Put a code over there. And what else, guys? I forget. Anybody else know? No? Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
that's all I can remember right now.
It's all right. You got lots going on. You got a lot to think about. You got a lot to remember. So
Bro. Yeah.
you're a
It's
busy man. But we
I
appreciate
don't
you
know.
popping on, man. It's always a pleasure. It's always a fun conversation. So
Yeah.
you're always knowledgeable. You're always smiling. You're always positive.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, man. Thank you for having me on. You guys absolutely kill it, man. I'm glad I got you guys
Always.
even started. Shit. Don't forget, too. I want everybody out there. Don't forget, man, who started this shit. Is it?
Yeah.
have you motherfuckers wouldn't even be out here if it wasn't for me. I'll just play.
Whoa. Whoa. Let's
Oh,
go back in history here
I
just a
know, right?
little
Oh,
bit.
just go back. I'm just kidding. But
We've been
I
here
did want
for a
to.
bit.
I
We've
know you
all
guys.
been here for a long
You guys have
time.
been here forever. We've been doing this for a minute, and I'm glad to
We
see
have.
how far we have all come, and I can't wait to see where we go, y'all.
Absolutely.
Heck
I'm
yeah.
very, very, very interested in this Internet of Pot. I can't
Yep,
wait to see this.
be
Can't
ready.
wait to try it, and can't wait to spread the word about it once it's out there.
Yeah, man. You guys, you need to spread the word as much as you can. And yes, Lobby, the gummy did kick in.
Oh
All
shit! All right, brother. We
right,
appreciate
guys.
you. You have a great rest of your evening and a great rest of your week, and we'll be talking to you soon.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Have a great one. Late.
Yes, you guys as well.
You
All right,
too.
peace, brother.
Have a great night. That
Hell
was
yeah.
fun.
Love hanging out with Sly, man. He's such a good dude.
Hell yeah.
Such a good dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Who do we got next week? Do you remember off the top of your head?
We've had a cancellation, so we have to
Hmm,
book someone.
okay.
And
Cool. Yeah,
then,
actually, yeah, we've been bouncing people around all over the place.
yes. So, yeah. So we'll
Okay.
see. It's going to be a surprise guest.
I got a few people in mind that we could ask. It'll be a
Yes.
surprise. So stay tuned. You'll see some kind of an announcement after Friday, probably. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, something like that. But yeah. Till Friday when we
Until
do
then,
the show,
Friday. Yes. Excuse
9
me, sir.
p.m. You guys come on up, show your grow, join the panel, hang out with us for a few minutes. Try to give everybody about 10, 15, 20 minutes, depending on if we're super busy or not. Um, give you guys a chance to kind of tell us what you're doing, how long you've been doing this for, ask
And if
questions, maybe share some info with us.
And if your lights are out, you could always pre-record a video and send it to either one of our Instagrams or Garden Cultivation Network at gmail.com, and we will play it
Yes.
on the show.
Yeah, try to keep if you're sending a video, try to keep it around the 1 minute mark. It's
Yes.
okay if it's a little bit over, but if you're sending them and they're like 5 minutes long, they probably won't go through anyways. So try to keep them around the 1 minute mark, and then it makes it a lot easier for us to upload them and get them in here and stuff like that. So, but yeah,
Yes.
that is definitely an option. And till then,
We
have
will
a
see
great
you
rest of your
Friday,
week.
and happy Thanksgiving to our uh, US friends because we won't be on.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Yes. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. However you guys celebrate it. That's cool. Um, yeah, we'll see you guys all Friday. Peace.
Have a great night.